Hello, everybody. My name is Zanaya Scott, and today I will be giving my presentation on neurons. This is a video presentation that I've used using PowerPoint, and I hope that you all enjoy yourself and find this information useful. So now I will start my presentation, Neurons, the original messenger. So this is the contents page. This is just all of the topics that we will be covering in our PowerPoint today. What is a neuron? The makeup of a neuron, the different types of neurons, and a few review questions that I've written up at the end of the slide presentation. So what exactly is a neuron? A neuron is a nerve cell responsible for sending messages throughout the human body. These messages make sure that the body functions correctly with actions such as walking, running, eating, thinking, etc. These neurons also transfer these messages to other neurons. It was originally believed that all humans were born with all of their neurons as soon as they came out the womb. However, that is no longer the case. There are roughly 135 billion neurons in the body, with roughly around 120 billion in the central nervous system and 15 billion in the peripheral nervous system. Makeup of a neuron. So this slide goes over the different parts of a neuron, as you can see in the diagram to the side, but I've also written them out to the left of the presentation. So we'll start off with the cell body, the soma, the nucleus. They have many names, but basically the cell body is the powerhouse. It makes sure that everything is operational, that the dendrites work, the axons work, the myelin sheath, terminal buttons, everything. So the dendrites, which are the little squiggly lines that are at the end of the cell body stems, they receive the messages from the cell. The axon helps to pass this message along to other neurons. It is the thin chain that connects from the cell body to the terminal buttons. These axons are protected by the myelin sheath. These myelin sheath also help speed up the process of sending information. The terminal buttons are the slightly thicker branches at the opposite end of the neuron, which they connect to other cells, which helps this information pass completely along. And the direction of message, or the action portal as it's seen in the diagram here, is just the direction and how the flow of information goes throughout the neuron. The different types of neurons. So there isn't just one type of neuron. There is actually 3 different types of neurons. You have the multipolar neuron, the bipolar neuron, and the unipolar neuron. So the multipolar neuron is the most common neuron that's found in the body. It takes up majority of our body. It is also the most complex neuron. It has one axon with multiple dendrites, and they mainly operate in the central nervous system. The bipolar neuron only has one axon and one dendrite, and they are normally found in the ears, nose, and eyes of the body. So they're not as common as the multipolar neuron. The last type of neuron is the unipolar neuron, which only has one nerve process that extends from the body, and it is only found in invertebrates such as insects and bugs. So this right here is just the diagram of breakdown of the three different types of neurons: the multipolar neuron, bipolar neuron, and the unipolar neuron. As you can see, the three of them are very different, but this is just a visual so everybody can see. And these are just a few review questions that I've written up at the end of the PowerPoint. Just a summary of some of the information that we've remembered and collected over the PowerPoint presentation. Like, for example, what is the main job of a neuron? How many neurons are in the human body? What part of the neuron receives messages? What are the different types of neurons? What is the most common neuron? And what type of neuron is not found in humans? I just wanted to thank you all for staying tuned for my presentation. My name is Anaya Scott, and I hope this information was beneficial to you all and helped you learn something new. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.